Everyone, welcome back for part 4 of our Interstellar Space Genesis Alpha Let's Play. We are playing as the Sulak, and I'm really excited because we have made a lot of progress in our last session, and we are poised now to continue spying, stealing. We're going to be potentially able to grow our population even more. We've started exploring more ruins. We've got some tech coming in, so things are really starting to ramp up here, so I'm very excited to see what happens this time around. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's see where we left off in our colonies. Just do a quick check here. Infrastructure coming in one turn, which is going to allow us to build that starbase. Over here we're starbase in one turn. We've got 3 turns on a starbase here. And this place is brand new. This is our new small colony, so they're just getting started. We may want to send our support ship over to there actually. Let's go ahead and do that, since we do have one support ship still out here and about. I believe we also had an outpost ship heading out, and we probably should build another outpost ship as well. Let's throw that in here into the mix, because there's one more source of helium-3 that we still won't have enough outpost ships to collect. And let's just double check. We have our tech stealing spy mission going, and we don't want to send Lord Matjosh out just yet to do anything because he's still exploring our ruins for us, and right now Ulkin is just kind of sitting tight until we get some more tech so we can retrofit his cruiser. Our starbase has completed here. We will have the capability to retrofit now with the starbase because it allows you to build ships bigger than destroyers and allows Colony to refit starships, as it says here. We get +2 ship support points, +1 sensor range. Does cost us some money and a building slot, but I'm quite happy with that. You can see we're now up to 9 available out of 18. So here in World Luck 2, there's several things we could do. We could try to get that last infrastructure, but at 25 turns, I'm not too thrilled with that. We could put everything over here and get 3 instead of 4 turns, which isn't really much. We could actually push that outpost ship out from here instead of Gladys, and that makes some sense because we do want to build the starbase here instead. Let's go ahead and do that. Get an infrastructure gain here on Gladys. We've got a total of 2 left that we can put here, so we could go full out starships, or we could try to focus something else here. Building slots is something we're somewhat short on here. The thing is, are we going to want to put anything else in this system? We won't be able to get down far enough in any of these to get anything else. So I think I'm just going to go continue here, since at the start of the game we already kind of started down this path, and the biggest benefits usually come from going all the way down. So I am just going to keep going with that. Alright. Feeling pretty good with that. We are going to need some kind of better engines. It's taking us a long time to get around at this point. These nebulas are not helping. Alright, this is Lord Matjosh. He is ready to explore over here. Again, we can click on the reminder there, or we can just go into the system and click on it. Lord Matjosh and your away team approached the solitary ancient ruins. They prepared to investigate, ever receiving additional specialized equipment. The ruins are surrounded by massive craters, perhaps evidence of ancient bombardment. The team comes across the corpses of a space pirate gang who must have killed each other over a dispute. Their unique starship is nearby, and still intact. Starship Darklance was found and is now part of your fleet. Fantastic. I love finding free ships. Let's see what the Darklance is. It is a cruiser class with gauze coil gun and fusion beams and class 5 shields and titanium armor. Well, this is a significant upgrade, and I believe that this is going to belong to Mr. Ulkin, who is currently positioned where? Here at Rulduk. I could assign him directly to that ship now, but if the ship is where he's located in the same place, he will instantly transfer over to it instead of having to wait 5 turns. So I'm just going to send it back there. Good job, Lord Matjosh. We may be ready to take out some of these space monsters here soon. Our frigate here has increased experience again. It is now getting plus 30% attack and defense, so that's good, although we'll probably never use it in combat. And there's this notification that we found something in the ruins. Our research is about to complete for the tungsten armor, so we should probably figure out what we want to do next. We could go for... Yeah, currently our ecology is only 0 in several of these places, so there's an opportunity there to get 10% morale and pop growth if we research enhanced ecology, which is level 1 ecology. Let's put that in the mix. Intelligence headquarters gives us... hang on, hold the phone. For thematic purposes, we have to get the intelligence headquarters. I mean, come on. -5 turns for spy missions. 3 leaders will get to add spy skills. Yeah, we're definitely getting that. And we'll go advanced ecology after that. Deep core mine, we might grab that. But we're going to have a chance to steal some stuff. I want to make sure I leave those options open. Let's get the neutrino scanner. Yeah, I think that's enough things for now. We may steal the deep core mine. Let's put it in the queue, and we will, if we happen to steal it, so be it. Alright, what do we got going on here? The Darkland's going back. The outpost, I believe that's a outpost ship going out. We've got another outpost ship coming. Alright, I think everything is in good shape here. There's the tungsten armor. There is the notification about our starbase at Shaloth 1. So we can now do that type of stuff here. We may at some point want to get some gravity improvements, or try to change the gravity here, but I know from experience that we need dark matter to be able to build the one. We could build a microgravity generator, which basically removes the penalty from 1 pop, but this planet's so big that's not going to suit our needs. We need something on a mass scale. So what do we want to do now? I could build another colony ship here. Let's go ahead and start on a colony ship. Alright, I think we are now, yep, infrastructure will be good here in just a moment. Let's do like that. We want a robotic factory here. It is ultra rich. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the robotic factory. We'll go over this way. Like that. Over here, we have Lord Matt Josh. He's not doing anything right at the moment because we need to take out the monster. I don't think I want to send him on a spy mission right now, though. I am going to talk to the Draggle. I think we need to start establishing friendly relations with them because I'm going to want to use them. I don't really care about them at all, but I do want to use them. So the easiest way for me to use them is to start building up relations. So let's build up a trade treaty. Oh, come on. We're open for this kind of deal in a next opportunity. Okay. Okay. Well, at least they were a little friendlier about their response to a modest or a larger +1. We appreciate your generous gifts. So we got nothing for the 10%, but we're at least built some relations with them from that. So if we can keep them off our back, I'll be happy. But I'd like to maybe get into alliance with them long term. Alright, we've got a whole bunch of things here. Pop growth, outpost ship ready. So before we lose track of what's going on here, let's get that outpost ship where we want it. It actually might already be where we want it because it's right here. Okay. Yep, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that cuts down on the travel time. We were at max infrastructure over here. I'm going to go ahead and get advanced civil support. We know we wanted that. Robotic factory is in 2 turns. And then what else makes the most sense here? Subsurface vault, I think, because we're going to want the extra room. We're going to have to be careful with our building slots. So starbase and clone facility may not be important here. We'll see. We've got some basic scanning level about these systems. We can build an outpost here. Alright, we are up to 10 helium-3 now. So we are cranking out 5 fusion production per pop. 15 pops there. We have Shaloth 1 eventually is going to have 26 pops. So Yeah, we're going to get huge benefits from that. And I believe we're now getting plus 64.51 from fusion treatment. Fantastic. Alright. We could go for Serenity and get a diplomatic modifier, which may make the Dragul work with us a little better. We're not looking to go to combat right now. As much as I like the idea of going Lust, maybe we save that for when we've got even more colonies going. So we'll probably activate that momentarily. Let's keep seeing what we can find out about them. We have a level up for Zarla, working on Sharloth. So Sharloth is our ultra-rich, huge planet. Let's increase. Let's try to get some research points out of that place. Deep cover, no, you're not going to be spying for us. Astrobiology, +5 RP to planetary engineering, +5 RP per planet. Okay, so increased planetary engineering speed. Sure. Alright. Frigate. Support ship. There's another frigate. We have the Dark Lance heading back. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Whoa. I don't know what that is, but if he goes after us and steals our thing, I'm going to be pretty upset about it. I'm just going to leave Lord Matjosh there, I think, and we'll see. If they attack us, then we will have to bring the Dark Lance back up there. I do want to get... We do need engines. Where are the engines? There's a mag drive. Is that the first improvement we can get to engines? I believe it is. So... but that deep core mine's really good. Alright, we're going to keep this and we'll go for it next. Hopefully the humans, if they attack us, will, I guess, adjust. So we can select combat if we wish. I do not want to initiate combat. Okay, they're attacking us. I do not know what they've got, but I know that we don't have much at all. It's 5, 5. They're going to take our strategic resources from us. Alright, humans. Alright. You're going to take our outpost from us, aren't you? Next turn. Alright, to war we go. There is our thing there in Gladys 1. Has it arrived? Yep, we're going to move Cyrus Ulkin over now. To the Dark Lance. And he is going to head up there. Let's see, if we go this turn, I think if we go this way, oh, we'll hit a monster though. If we go here, here to here, it's probably going to be the same amount of turns. We could cut a turn out potentially by going to the monster place. Alright, yeah, we're just going to have to go through it. Starbase completed here. Yeah, let's push that. Robotic factories completed over here. Get the subsurface vault. Intelligence headquarters. Only one of these in the Empire. That's going to go on Sharloth 1. Move that to the front. Yeah, the robotic factory finished. So we had the subsurface vault, and then I guess we'll just go pops after that until we're maxed out there. There's the human declaration of war against us. So we were going to go Serenity, but now that we're at war, I don't really want to suffer penalties. So maybe we have to go Lust again. Yeah, let's activate Lust again. Another level up here. I'm just going to keep increasing our income. Espionage. No, you're not going to be going in spy missions. So, okay, we've got the Dark Lance going up there. Well, thankfully, it's not one of our colony places. It's just where we have a gas giant. So if we lose it, we can take it back, and there's no harm done. I think I do have a mission. Whoops, Where is my leader button? Over here. Yeah, 5 turns we're going to be stealing some tech from the humans. Oh, they did not take the outpost from us. Interesting. I guess they were... Maybe they saw the writing on the wall and saw a much bigger, more threatening ship coming at them. Alright, there's the deep core mine. So wherever we have a lot of people, we want to get that deep core mine built. We don't have enough infrastructure for both. Alright, we do want the intelligence headquarters, so I'm going to leave that, and we will work on infrastructure after. Deep core mine could be good here as one of the building choices. It's probably worth a slot. Go for that. Yeah, we don't care about him right now. We don't have a slot for deep core mine here. Zuno, we're already doing it. Look, we've got one building slot. We've got a possibility to get another one. Deep core mine makes sense. Let's go like that. I'm kind of glad they at least left and didn't stick around to take our outpost. All right, we've got better scanners now. Sulak, Pop, Increase, and Shaloth 1, so we're up to 12 out of 26. Still got plenty of room for growth there. We've got the neutrino scanner. Let's get the improved targeting algorithms. Galactic Wonder, Dark Nebula. We don't have 3 Adventure Space Culture perks, so we can't actually use the Galactic Archive yet, because we would have to have 3 of these, which we do not have. There's probably one in here, though, for what we do have. We'll see if we come across it as we go along. Alright, terraforming we don't need. Let's grab the targeting algorithms, and then we'll just select the mag drive after that. That's what we want. Deep core mines completed. Just getting 10 production per pop plus 5 from, yeah, we're getting tons of stuff here, which is excellent. Let's go for that infrastructure and get that going. Okay. Cyrus is almost there. Alright, we got all kinds of notifications going on here. Improved targeting algorithms, leveling up spies, all kinds of things. Alright. So I wonder... Destruction of the intelligence headquarters causes all ongoing spy missions to reduce their mission detection chance by 25%. Spy missions or setup times reduced by 5 turns. Fantastic. There's our intelligence headquarters, which is back here. There's our intelligence headquarters. The only thing I can't see on here is the starbase. I thought the starbase appeared up in the sky, but I don't see it actually in this case, so I'm not sure why. I know I've seen it in screenshots and I've seen it in other places, but anyway. Colony ship, yeah, that seems fine. We've got advanced knowledge here. I think we're still trying to get information on. We'll just do that. There's a ruin here, but I don't really want to go into their territory to get that. Alright, we're ready for this stealing job against the humans. What do they have for us? Improved logistics, microgravity, no. Med Bay. Plus 20% morale is not bad. What's the best thing we can get? 300 research points worth, it looks like. Nothing great, really. Class 1 shields is an odd. It would definitely be odd to steal that. Yeah, I think we'll go for Med Bay. We were able to steal Med Bay. Excellent. We're able to frame someone else for it. Let's frame the Moltar. Hopefully at some point these two will start hating each other. That would be nice if we could get them to start a war. Lord Mad Josh can level up. So it looks like he does not get to level up his other abilities, just his spy skills. Oh, this is from the intelligence headquarters, right? Yeah, that's right. Because the intelligence headquarters allows you to level up a few of your people's spy skills. So we could get espionage basic to allow Lord Matt Josh to steal basic techs, or we could go continue down the deep cover. So what do we get here? Treasury of the Spied Empire, ship support info. Alright, so the stuff we already have. And the leaders. 50% chance to frame. Okay, let's go for deep cover. Cyrus Ulkin. Let's get Saboteur Advanced. That allows us to destroy up to a battleship class, potentially. Again, we probably won't be using him for espionage. This requires Dark Matter. Wormhole Stabilizer, Gyro. That's not implemented yet. Okay. Galactic Industrial Conglomerate. 3 wealth space cultures. +1 production per pop in Empire, +2 production per pop in colony where it's built. Yeah, let's get that. And I think we need to start hitting more for tech again here. Or, sorry, weapons and defenses again. We've kind of detoured back to... It's just my tendency, I think, to always want to get the economic stuff. Let's get the phaser rifle. That'll help our ground troops. Got a leader. Luther Kataki's back. I guess no one hired him. I don't really need him right now. Dexon is leveled up. Give her the ability to pilot a destroyer, I guess. We're probably not going to be using her for that, but let's get the smuggler expert. Our money should go up quite a bit. Yeah, we're getting 120 from smuggling total right now. Of course, we're funneling 156 income into research. Let's bring that down one notch. Don't know where this guy's going. Probably want to start building another ship once we get a little bit more tech, but we don't. Yeah, let's go ahead here. Medbay facility. We don't have the infrastructure. We're just lacking infrastructure to be able to build all these things everywhere. So instead of deep core mine, we may go for that here. Obviously, our really large Shaloth 1 is going to be able to build just about everything we want. We just need to get more infrastructure in place. Maybe should I continue on that colony ship? No, let's go for infrastructure. 4 colonies is enough for me for right now. Whoa! Whoa, buddy, I don't like that too much. You would want like a defense fleet at Shaloth in the next 30 turns, and it needs to be stationed for 5 turns, 5 destroyers or equivalent. If we do that, Zarla will get +4 to warfare, +10% morale when in that system, +10 to opinion, doubled if met by turn 113. We've got -10 to opinion and -10% morale in system for 10 turns if we fail. We can see it. We need to do that within the next 30 turns. Okay, so at Shaloth, well, we're sending fleets to Shaloth right now, actually. So, all right, so here we're going to go with the. We could get +2 planets with settlements and increased richness. That's quite nice, but we're going to go for this and see how much this increases. 16. We went from 10 to 16, so that's +3 production per pop everywhere. So we're now up to how much in these places? 8 from fusion production, so 15.5 per population. I love that. Now we are getting a gravity penalty that's quite substantial, so I would love to get rid of that at some point. But still, I mean, 1,019 at our homeworld. I can't complain about that. That's excellent. All right, we're gonna beat them to the punch here. So we might get our first proper battle where we don't just flee right away and try to fight it out, and most likely the human's going to realize he made a mistake and try to run away. Look at our city here just growing out Love to see that. I just realized that we have not assigned Dexana to a spy mission. It probably should be a warning that I didn't have her assigned to spy mission because I've been losing opinion for multiple turns here probably now. Whoops. Okay. Good news is our setup time is short now. Sabotage colony defenses. We're definitely going to be doing something to the humans. Let's do some psyops. What does our psyops look like? Advanced. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had known. That's a bummer. Okay. Probably check in our relationship with the Draggle here shortly too and see what they're looking like. See if we can establish some type of friendship. Let's go into combat. We are going to get a penalty to our attack and defense score because both these guys are lone wolves. Alright, so let's take a look at the combat menus system now, the UI, since I didn't cover that in previous videos. So we've got the name of our ship here. Obviously, if there's a leader assigned, it'll show up here. Moving down, we can see the class of the ship attack. If we hover over that, it's going to give us a breakdown of where those are coming from. We're getting plus 10% from leaders, so none of our leaders have that high of an attack. And we also have that lone wolf, so we're only getting 10% from leaders. 42% from weapons, and it's going to be compared to the ship defense. Our ship defense is 50%, which is not great. Combat speed, that's how far we can move. We've got the nuclear drive. We are researching the mag drive, but we don't have it yet. Here we see the shield points, 75%. The shields are per side, so if you turn your ship to face your shields a different way, you can have them start shooting shields on the other side. Here we have armor. This protects the ship from being destroyed, basically. And as you upgrade your armor, you'll get more health points there. The structure health, and then you have your systems health. Here is our weapon systems. We can individually select which weapon we want to use, or by default they'll all be on. We can also hit this. We could PD all targets if we have PD weapons, and we do actually the fusion beams. That means they'll shoot at missiles that are going towards any ships nearby instead of just missiles going towards this ship specifically. So, for instance, this guy does not have any PD weapons, so we could keep him close to this, and if this guy has missiles, this one will shoot at him. I think this frigate is probably going to try to flee. So this is our movement range that we can move up to. This is our weapon range. So even if we move here, we can see our weapons are not going to reach far enough. There's the combat grid. So I think what we really need to do is use one of our overload abilities. Again, we can rotate the ship. We could flee. We could scan the enemy to see kind of what their loadout is. Board and salvage, which are disabled right now because we don't have anything nearby to do that with. Overloads are effectively cooldown abilities that you can use. They will increase the heat level of the ship, and depending on the type of weapon you're using, beam, kinetic, or missile, you will get different bonuses. For beam weapons, we would get double damage, and for kinetic weapons, we get an extra shot. Shields overload. This halves the damage taken by the shields for that turn. And then engines overload. This doubles the ship speed. All of these put the other abilities on cooldown and increase the heat. So we saw earlier that someone had an engineer ability for -1 on the cooldown. So that would mean they would only have a 4-turn cooldown instead of 5. This ability here is the cool off ship. If your ship gets really heated up, you may need to do this. And we're talking about heat here, so we can see that at low heat level, no damage will happen in the next turn at this heat level. If our ship gets too warm, too hot from basically overloading itself too much, or certain weapons that are heated up, the ship could be shut down, be less effective, it could actually suffer damage, so we just need to be cognizant of that. Let's go ahead and move in here. I want to show my possible movement range. You can see now with the engine overload how much further I can move. Still can't reach, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get him before he escapes out of here. You can use the WASD key or the arrow keys here to move the screen around. Overload the engines here as well. I'm expecting him to retreat, that's why I'm just going in as fast as I can. Still can't reach. This is a bummer. I think he's going to get away without us being able to shoot at him. Yeah. Well, we tried. We'll have many more battles later, so hopefully that gave you just at least a taste of the combat. He is fleeing out of here. Alright, deep core mine has been completed. This is again our small colony. Not sure what we're going to put here in that building slot. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave that as is. There's our space battle. This ship has increased its experience from regular to experienced. Lord Matt Josh has leveled up again. Let's go ahead and get command so he can command a cruiser at some point. Let's get the smuggler trait. Our money's starting to build up again, so we're going to go and increase our research rate. We've still got our things queued up here. So let's see, when do we want to start building ships? Perhaps we get the phaser. I think once we get the phaser and perhaps Wartsite armor with class 4 shields, I think I'll be ready to build a ship. Yeah, battle sensors are not bad, but we can probably get away with just going with targeting algorithms. They both basically increase the ship attack, which is means we're less likely to miss. Missing obviously reduces our damage significantly. So, okay, do we have our spy mission going? Most importantly, okay. I don't know exactly where he's going, and he's out of range right now. We'll have to increase our range of travel so we can get into his areas. There's the mag drive, 4 parsecs per turn. That should instantly upgrade our ships. We can see they already have the mag drive, so you don't have to retrofit ships to get a new engine on there. We're still doing infrastructure there. Here we're just going to focus population. And let's go ahead and check in with the Draggle here and see how they feel about us. I've been doing everything I can, it seemed like, to try to reduce the relations between those two, but it's just not working. You won't accept a trade deal with us, even though we've done more for you than... Okay, fine. Let's talk to the Moltar and see how they feel about things. Alright, the Moltar are good with it, so I guess we'll see if we can establish good relations with them instead. Fine. I may even give them a gift. There you go. I got the money to spare. I don't need to be attacked from that side anyway. 86. We almost have enough votes here to win, just based on the number of strategic resources, pops, and artifacts we have. That's how influential we are at this point in the game, just from building up our economy. We're up against the Draggle. Unfortunately, the Moltar don't like us enough to vote for us. The Humoran Federation doesn't either. We'll vote for ourselves, but not quite enough to win. But we are getting close to being able to actually just force a victory if we wanted to. We're almost maxed out on population here. We are maxed out now on infrastructure, so we get one more building slot. This is probably where I'm going to dump this robotic factory as well, because we're not getting much out of it now. And that'll open up a slot for us to get the deep core mine, which is better. Put that there, like that. Shalloth 1 still increasing population. The med bay. Alright. Gladys 1 gets one more option here, so we could go with buildings, but we think we've opened up enough there. We'll go for that one. Here at Shalloth, we're at 5 out of 8, so we're going to get to do 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to get to choose 3. Yeah, let's go for Starship Engineers. Okay. Spy mission 3 turns. Alright, we get the Galactic Industrial Conglomerate. And more production in the colony where it's built. I've got the perfect place for that. It's right here on Shaloth 1. We don't have any slots for that right now, but we're going to get rid of the robotic factory and build the Galactic Industrial Conglomerate. Maybe we should go for the deep core mine first. Is there anything else we don't need here? We still need the cloning facility for now, so I don't think we can afford to not have that. We could go for infrastructure, but let's just go with the Galactic Industrial Conglomerate, and then we'll go for infrastructure maybe after. There's the deep core mine, Gladys 1. Yep. And the Lord Matt Josh would like to command a cruiser in combat. We do have a cruiser. It is that militia independent thing. We're gonna refit that once we have phasers and such. Alright, medbay facility completed. We're actually almost pop capped here. Just go ahead with that because we're not ready to build ships yet. The defense desire was completed for Zarla. So we can see now 28 opinion. So we did get the bonus opinion. So now in the future, if Zarla asks us to do something we don't want to do, we can probably deny it a couple times because she likes us so much. We also got, I believe, the benefit here of +4 to warfare and +10% morale. So we can see we were at 0 and we're +4 now. We're getting +10% to morale in the system as well. Multiple people with spy missions available, but I don't want to use them for that, I don't think. We could send Lord Matt Josh potentially on a spy mission to gather some intelligence on our human rivals. Let's go ahead and do that. The trusting trait as well, which means the opinion decreases every 2 turns unassigned and increases by 1 every 5 turns instead of 10. Won't defect or threaten to leave, so pretty locked in with us now. We've got infrastructure going there, population, and we've got our homeworld is trying to cap out. We've actually still got 9 turns of lust going. Alright, looks like we found more helium-3, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see what we've got. +2 and +1. Both in the same system. Fantastic. So let's get, where's the closest place we can get a ship from? Probably Busuno, but I don't think our production's going to be enough there to get. Yeah, that's way too long. So our next closest is going to be our home world. Actually it'd be Shaloth would be the next closest, but it's in a nebula, so it's possible we could actually get there faster from Gladys because we could go around the nebula. Let's do this. Yeah, only take 2 turns. We found some nice things here. Exceptional fossils, +40 research points, and 25 BC in colony from tourism. But that's a barren world. And we have unique biota, +1 research points per pop unit in Empire. So this is the entire Empire. Wow, that's quite nice. And we have a lot of pops, so we probably want to send our colony ship. I think we have a colony ship somewhere. Yeah, we've got one queued up. We'll probably want to send it there. Okay, let's grab this and get a little more knowledge going this way. Dixon is ready to execute her psyops. What can we do here? So these are the enemy human people. We've got 11 and a 9 here. He's got a desire for shore leave. He's got 2 desires. Colonizing a planet. Anthony Yang can be quite dangerous if they level him up. This guy is actually giving them a lot of benefits right now. It's greedy. clumsy. Let's go for John Squeeg. How do I actually do this? I guess I have to click here. Lower it by 3. Okay. Who do we want to blame that on? The Dragools, of course. We want them to be enemies. Alright, this time I'm not going to leave her unassigned, because that would be a mistake that we've already made. So what do we want to do here now? Do more leader influencing. Let's go ahead and do that again. Alright, we've got class 4 shields. Let's continue our research. Let's see, we got phaser rifles, we want the word sight armor, and then we're going to want the phaser, and we'll be ready to go. We got our outpost ship. We're going to go up here. Get the trusting trait on Sierra. We just saw that on one of our others, so that's excellent. We now get 2 of them with that. Is this guy coming back again? Really? Alright, fine. I guess he's dead set on trying to get a foothold in that system, but I think he's going to be chased off once again. Go there. We've reached our infrastructure capacity here on Woolduck 2 now, so we get one final choice. We're going to go with the legendary starship command. We will build the med bay here. And let's see, about like that. Yep. Pop increase here, which is fine. That's what we're going for. Dragul would like a trade treaty. No. You didn't want one when I tried to propose it to you earlier, and I'm not too interested in doing it now. Don't have any spare strategic resources. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yep, I chased the humans off again. We got the phaser rifle. Medbay facilities completed. Great. Let's just keep pushing the pop growth there now. The Galactic Industrial Conglomerate has completed. So now we're getting plus 17.5 production per pop unit. We're going to have up to 26 pop units here. We are suffering a lot from gravity. Really got to find some dark matter here to take care of that gravity problem. We do want that colony ship. I'm going to leave that there. We're going to build our outpost here on this one. Up to 18. Charlotte can now level up. She's going to want to raise as well. Sorry, Zarla. Charlotte's where she's stationed. My mistake. Let's go for a research again. Let's go for trader expert. We do have a trade treaty going. Is it making money yet? No, we're still losing money on the trade treaty, but we will start getting it. So Zarla would like a raise because she's leveled up enough times, and she's also greedy, so she asks for raises more often. So she wants a raise of plus 6 BC per turn. Okay. So how much is she getting paid now? 11 BC. It's obviously the highest salary in our empire, but we've got the spare money. More colonists. We're at 18 out of 20. Getting very close to maxed out here. Woolduck 2. Still building up. Shaloth 1. Get a pop growth, and we're building that colony ship. Our other outpost ship has arrived. Now we're up to 19. There's still some more sources out there potentially that we don't have yet. We know of one that's plus 2 here with this space monster, so as soon as we get some more ships, we're going to grab that one as well. And I think we'd be probably in the next galactic vote potentially be able to overpower everyone and just vote ourselves emperor, but we probably won't do that anyway because I don't want to end the session too early. Okay. But you can see, you know, we could potentially win by not going to war, really, or taking any territory from anyone. We've only got 4 colonies right now, but they are all very powerful colonies just based on the amount of pops that we are allowed to have. Part of our subterranean trait as the Sulak. Alright, we're going to gather some intel on the humans. We can see that they are at 14 ship support points. We have 28. They have okay money, but nothing amazing. We can see their technologies here. These are their techs and what they're working on. So they have weak armor still. They're using class 2 shields. Their weaponry is poor. And they're working on things that aren't really a threat to us, so that's very good. Here's their leaders. They're I don't know what's going on here with Mother. It doesn't seem like they've been making Raka 68 here very happy. So they've got a couple available for hire here. Okay, it's good to know more about them. They have not much in the way of strategic resources either. That's weird. So when you go in here and back out, their picture disappears. Okay, so that's a bug. I have to report that. Alright, excellent job, Lord Matt Josh. I wonder if I should leave him there. I think I will for now. So we know we're going to be overpowering their technology quite substantially here. We'll get the phaser. After that, let's go ahead and get the... You can see the 2x here. I mean, these things are starting to cost more money the more points we go into in these. So we want to be aware of that. We're going to need bombs. And let's get enhanced logistics because we do want to be able to venture into their territory. We can't do that yet. Okay, and let's see if the the Moltar are still at +2. They don't have any spare strategic resources. Okay. We're just getting a ton of money. I'm going to actually reduce that tax rate so that we can not lose any production in our colonies. Wartsite armor's been researched. We have another pop in Rulduc 2. We're up to 14 out of 20. She would like us to colonize Shaloth 2 in that system, which is a lava world. What is going on with that request? So if we do it, we'll get +3 to administration, +3 to corporate, and +10 opinion, +2 pops colonized by turn 131. We'll get a double opinion gain. So, you know, maybe we will colonize that. We could start another colony ship and take care of that need. That seems reasonable. So it looks like we're going to be able to influence another leader. Let's get John Squeak here in the negative. We can frame somebody. We're going to frame their friends, the Dragul, for that. Surely they must be. Yeah, it looks like their trade treaty's broken. -2, we've detected your spies causing major trouble in our territory. -3, our war is rapidly destroying our relationship. Now that's I want to see the relation between this one. So they like the humans, but the humans do not like the Dragul. Trying to see here. Yes. So the humans are getting really disgruntled with them. So our spying is working. All this framing we're doing, and we're going to continue doing that because I don't like those humans. Alright, we've got 3 turns on our phaser, and then we'll be ready to retrofit and build some ships. Colony ship is ready on Shaloth. I believe we wanted to send that to... Isn't there like a tiny acid world somewhere? Or there's a medium rich here. huge world. It's a lot of pops on a huge world. Okay, we'll go for that one. Colony ship over there. We're going to send our support ship there as well. More pop growths. More pop growth. We are really cranking out the people here. We're almost maxed there. We're 15 out of 20 here. 17 out of 26 here. 5 out of 8 here. Alright, there's the phaser. Here's another colonist increase. Alright, I think we're at a good point, a good stopping point here. Let's take a look at our ranking, and right before we end this session, I just want to see how we're ranking up against everybody else at this stage. How have things changed? So tech, we are now the #1. Looks like in the last, in this session or so, we've overtaken everybody in tech. Production-wise, we are, I think we have to create a new graph basically to compare our production to everybody else. It's off the charts. Fleet strength, I believe this big gain here was when we got the Dark Lance. That ship we found really shot us up into neck and neck position with everybody else, and we haven't even started retrofitting our ships yet, so we'll be overtaking them, I think, once we do that. Population, you can see we've kept on a very steady incline. Culture, we've overtaken the Moltar, and overall we are firmly holding the 1 position. So fleet is the only area. Technically we're 4th, but everyone is so close together that the difference is minimal. We've got plus 265% population growth, so I think we're accomplishing our mission of Operation Repopulation. And the Moltar, our trade treaty, is starting to generate some money instead of costing us. So at this point, we are sitting very good position. We've got this whole center portion of the galaxy. We're friendly with our neighbor down here, and we can just focus on eliminating these folks up here. Probably starting in the next session, we may be doing some more. We've been doing lots of, subterfuge and spying so far, and it's worked quite well for us. So I appreciate everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.